Hi everyone, I'm Mike Mixon from Keyboardamerica.com here in Lewis Beach, Delaware. I'm going to be showing you the CVP605 Yamaha Clavinova Versatile Piano. That's what CVP stands for. Now the 605 is a closeout. We have a few of those left, so if you want a great deal, save some money from not buying the 705, which is also out now. We have them all in stock, both series. We actually have a couple 601s left, a few 605s, and a 609 polished mahogany. So if you're interested in those and you live within our driving distance, give us a call on those. So let's take a quick look at the CVP605. Okay, the 605 has a very large touchscreen. We're going to get a close-up of that in just a few minutes. Also has your soft touch fall board, so that closes very nicely. And it has some clips here to hold your music books in place and makes it a nice piano. So we'll open her back up and we'll take a listen to the piano now on the 605. Okay, I'm going to touch the center of the touchscreen, bring up all my pianos, and I'll give you a close-up of this screen in just a minute. The first one is the Concert Grand. Now I'm only using the microphone in the camcorder and no additional speakers, so what you're hearing is coming out of the 605. So I have pages of pianos here, and now I'm going to push guitar over here, and here's a concert guitar. And you can hear the articulations of an actual guitar. If I wanted a flamingo guitar, and once again there's pages and pages from acoustic guitars, electric guitars, you name it. That's why it's a Clavinova Versatile piano. Hundreds of sounds and hundreds of rhythm styles. Okay, here's a close-up of the screen. And right here, if I touch the center where it says Concert Grand, it opens up a page there, and here's my Concert Grand pianos in here. There's 2 pages, so you can just scroll to the next page. And of course, if you want upright pianos or you want piano layers, where you want piano and strings, all your electric pianos, they're in there, FM electric pianos, clavichords, harpsichords, so they're all right under that piano key. If you wanted the guitar, you could push guitar and you got the same functionality there. So I'll close that window real quick. Now at the bottom are some icons here, and these are replaceable. You can customize this for your use. So for instance, I put vocal harmony here myself. I put the mixer here. The split and layering I would probably get rid of out of here and put something else there that I use more often. Balance control, the score if you're looking for the music built in there as well. And of course the lyrics come up for when you're playing along with MIDI files or the songs that are built in the CVP. So your rhythm styles I'm going to get to in just a few minutes, but you can actually access them from here or some buttons, and this is pop rhythms and styles, rock, 70s pop, 60s pop and rock, 50s rock and roll, and so on and so forth. And there's another page there, so if you like R&B or soul, whatever you're looking for, it's right there. So we're going to get into that right now. Just as a footnote before we move on, there's a little star next to each sound, so you can actually put your favorite sounds into a favorites, which I'll show you in just a moment, or you can use this screen, put them in favorites, and when you have your favorites, you press the star up top here, and it'll take you to your favorite sounds that you like to use all the time. So very easy to use. Let's get into the styles now. Okay, I actually wanted you to be able to see the keyboard and the buttons and the screen at the same time. That's why I'm on this angle. Right in this section here is your accompaniment styles. And you can choose them right here in these 6 buttons. And once again, the favorites button is there to put your favorite styles into. Same thing in your sound group over for your sounds. It's laid out the same way with the favorites button. You just have 8 different buttons instead of 6 for all your sounds. So I'm going to press pop rock here, and I'm going to go down into my styles. I'm going to hit 60s pop rock here up at the top. And I'm going to do a 60s piano pop. Now I'm going to put that in my favorites because this is one of my favorite styles. I'm going to press sync start. I've got 3 endings, 4 variations of the 60s pop piano, because as you're playing a song you have the beginning, the bridge, the chorus, and the end. So this is going to sound very real. I'm also going to put on intro 2. There's 3 intros as well. Strike my first chord. As you can see there, you've got an entire orchestra. These are all the features that keyboards have, besides being a gorgeous piano. So if you go into pop rock and you choose 70s or 50s rock and roll, and you want to do rock and roll, hit your intro button. See, playing along with is fun. You also can play it any way you want. If you're a pianist, you can put it on full keyboard. It'll bring these chords and all these great styles into play. Or you can play with just one finger. If you're a one-finger chord player, it'll work any way you want to play it. So we're going to get into a few more sounds. So organs. We've got any kind of organ you want. If you want the Hammond B3 gospel and rock organ, you've got it. If you want classical pipe organ, a nice chapel organ, might want a theater pipe organ. You might want a harmonica. once again, you can just put them in favorites by touching the star next to it. We went through a few of the guitars. Now we'll go into our string section. I'll go into string solos here. Here's your violin. String ensembles, concert strings. Maybe some movie strings. Orchestra layers. Choir voices. So you can get into playing choir voices. Brass and woodwind. So they're all right here. Percussion and drums. Jazz vibes. Regular vibraphone. Glockenspiel. And you can also layer these sounds really nicely. So if I choose a grand piano and I want to layer that sound, I just put my layer on the screen here. Now it layers the piano with the concert string. And what I want to do there is correct the balance on that, so I'm just going to bring my piano up and my strings down by hitting that balance button. Now if you like that mixture, keep it. Hit memory and store, and that is now stored into your registration bank. So you can either put it in favorites or right here in your quick one-touch registration bank. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this quick demo on the CVP605 Clavinova Versatile Piano here at Keyboard America. Once again, we do have 2016 closeouts left and all the new 2017 CVP7 series in stock. If you want to know the difference between the two, there's really not a lot of difference. So if you are into saving some money, then you can get into a 600 series, very reasonable at a closeout price. And of course the 700 series is also priced very nicely to fit any budget, whether you want the 601, 701, 605, 705, or the 709 or the 609. So give us a call here at Keyboard America if you are within our driving range, and we'll be glad to help you locate your CVP Clavinova Versatile Piano.